Oh my goodness. I am really thankful to be here today, especially in the position of a Femtor, because it's been a little bit of a journey. There's two women I want to thank publicly, and the first one is Suzanne Talene, who I met years ago at another networking event. She was speaking. I was completely enamored about her branding and her information. We got to know each other better, did business. She invited me to a SBI and then to one of these eWmn lunches, and as they say, the rest is history. The second woman that I want to thank is Julie Miller-Davis, and that is because she made me feel welcome. And that was a big deal because I absolutely felt like a fish out of water when I first came. Even though I had been in business for 7 years, I did not feel like a business woman. I was in the helping profession. I love people. I love their stories. I love to help them move forward in their journey, but the professional piece of it was really uncomfortable for me. So her hugs, making me feel accepted and that I belonged is one of the things that kept me coming back. Thank you, ladies. So I do know that we're all in different places in our businesses and in our life story. Part of my story is in this book, Ready to Fly. It's a collection of stories by women for women. I am one of 14 chapters, and my chapter is entitled The Girl in the Glass, and it starts like this. When you get what you want in your struggle for self, and the world makes you queen for a day, just go to the mirror and look at yourself and see what that gal has to say. She's the one to please. Forget all the rest, for she's with you right through to the end, and you've passed your most difficult, dangerous task if the girl in the glass is your friend. Like me, maybe she hasn't been your best friend, or maybe you haven't been hers whenever you see what you see or you see your reflection, and that was certainly the case with me. Maybe you felt, when you look in the mirror, maybe you feel discouraged. Maybe you felt some shame or some regret, or maybe you felt like you should be further along on your journey than where you actually are. This was absolutely me. Maybe you feel stuck and overwhelmed in areas of your life. And that is how I felt. This was part of my story, and it was 10 years ago, before doing brainwave balancing for myself. It was a critical time in my life, and a book came across my path, Limitless You, The Infinite Possibilities of a Balanced Brain, and it lit me up. It changed the course of my life and the direction that I was headed. I felt a relief in my body. I felt like a weight had been lifted, and I had hope that maybe I could overcome my dark side. Since that time, I have learned so many things, but the one lesson that is most profound to me today is that what you focus on expands. What fires together, wires together, what syncs, links. So what messages are you telling yourself? What do you say when you talk to yourself? I know my failures and my mistakes, that was all that I was consumed by. It was the messages that I was giving myself day in and day out, and I was creating dominant pathways in my brain that I found it hard to unhook from so I could tell a different story. So this is the work that I do. It's to help people get unstuck and move forward in their life and their business, getting curious about what would the infinite possibilities of a balanced brain look like for me. I would love to go on the journey of discovery with you because it only gets better.